how to use the Dyson Airwrap styler. 7 or 8 of you got these for the holidays because I convinced your husband. I never got a chance to teach any of you how to use it, so I'll do that right now. Dyson is known for their cyclone technology, which has remained the central phenomenon of all of their products. This, the Airwrap styler that comes with all of the attachments, is more so known for the curling from wet to dry aspect. This is like completely revolutionary in my opinion, but I'm also a huge Dyson fan, so James Dyson, I'll take you to breakfast anytime you want. But I'm gonna go over all of them, the blow dryer, the brush, actually all 3 brushes, but I'm gonna focus on these. Okay, to start, heat protection, always. First, the blow dryer. The way it gets attached is there's a lock and an unlock, that's to release. To put it on, you just pop it on like that. I just put in heat protection, so we're gonna do high heat, high fan. For the brush attachments, the one with the dots on it is much more flimsy, so this is for like finer textures. And then this one's the same as a Denman, so this is if you have extremely coarse or curly hair. The way that you section your hair is you're gonna plant your parting device against your skin, keep in contact with it the entire time, so all the way back, then pull out, pinch the hair off, and then separate, and that's how you'll get your parting. See all those flyaways? Immediately take your hand and go like this. I'm gonna take this one off and I'm gonna show you the more coarse. Grab your hair and pull it away from your face. So with your natural texture being wavy, you would have a lot of like ripples right here. So this brush is gonna help with that. You're gonna place in, pull out, remove, and then continue. And then once the hairline's done, then you can go this direction. If you've over dried, wet your hair back down, just not at the root. Go to the area that you're working on. Once your roots have been tamed, then worry about your ends. Your ends are always gonna behave a little bit better. Like that. Now I'm gonna show you the round brush attachment before we go into the curling, which is what I really wanna show you. Wherever your part is, that's gonna be the center of a half moon that we're gonna create. So plant your finger, create a half moon on both sides. Here it looks like that. This you're gonna pull forward. I'm gonna put the brush under, so the hair is gonna sit on top of it, not like this. This hand's gonna control, and then this is basically gonna do all the work. You're always gonna be using clean sections. Notice no other hairs in the way. None of this hair is falling down, so I'm not gonna get this like all tangled. What's great about this attachment is you used to hold the blow dryer in this hand and your brush in this hand. So now it's a 2-in-1, and then you're just using this hand to feed it to the brush. This doesn't have sections. It's not gonna grab it, so you do have to feed it to it. Option 1 is find your part again and separate like that. It's got like a really soft look. I'm gonna show you one more where you would go up. Grab that clean section, and then this is gonna go behind it. Pull that hair back, let it split to your natural part, and that'll give you the face frame outward flick. Now for the curling attachment, which goes from wet to dry, I'm gonna re-wet my hair a little bit and show you why you don't want your hair soaking wet versus damp and slightly air dried. Too much moisture is too heavy for the suction to grab it. See, it like struggles. Section your hair as if you were putting a headband on. Keep this hair in the back. I'm gonna split this into 2. We're gonna curl away from the hairline, so we want our hair to go out this way. The arrows indicate which way the hair is gonna wrap, so the arrows going this way means that the hair is gonna go around this direction. But the way to test it is you just put it up to your hair and you'll see which way it grabs. That is what we want. This is not what we want. Split your hair into 2. Remove this. This is the section we're gonna be working on. And place it there, and it's gonna do the work from there. And then you can release your hand. Turn it off, then remove. Your ends are always gonna be wavy with this device. The cyclone technology grabs your ends first, and then you kind of bring it into your head. I will show you an alternative to that later, but keep in mind you can just go through and restyle the ends. Top section, I'm gonna split it into 2. Remove this. Just for fun, I'm gonna show you the smaller curling attachment. Notice I'm always getting this hair out of the way, and that's because it grabs baby flyaways and pushes some hairs towards your face. You've got to kind of help it out a little bit. Turn it off, remove. By the way, my eye the entire time is on the top because you don't want any hairs to ever exceed this length right here. And the reason is it's gonna be much tighter up there and then you're not gonna have a consistent curl, so watch. First, I'm focused on the ends. Now that it's there, my focus goes up here. So I'm gonna elevate my hand up to make sure that that hair doesn't exceed this right here. Turn the device off and pull down. Now I'm gonna show you why it's important to turn the device off before removing it. Yeah, right. And then you're gonna have to get all the tangles out and you're just deforming the curl before it ever had a chance to settle. See? Then with your hand, pull through once, but make sure it keeps that form. Letting the curl cool is just as important as heating it up. I'm gonna show you an advanced technique to get the ends off of the device so that you don't have such a round, bouncy curl. So if you prefer more of a beach wave, this is how to achieve it. I've switched toppers to this side. Once the ends are in, remove them, pull in, turn off, and release. See how that's much, much softer? So basically, once the end's in, find it and pull it off. I'm gonna show you one more for good measure. I am gonna continue on the rest of my head and then I'll show you the end result. The more you put your fingers through your hair, the more it's gonna blend in and start to look like a blowout, which is what it's perfect for. Going back to the brush. So really just with a little extra work, you can flatten out your ends a little bit and it won't look so bouncy and so short. Those are my tips for the Dyson Airwrap. I personally love it. I hope those few tips help you enjoy yours. Later. It's almost starting night, sunset, I gotta go.